This is a very unique idea for a Spider-Man show. Yeah, and I like it. The show definitely has an interesting story, I'll say that. Speaking of which, the story is about Spider-Man traveling to a different Earth called Counter-Earth, which is actually ruled by the High Evolutionary. And the main reason he went there was because of John Jameson, J. Jonah Jameson's son, the astronaut, accidentally got sent there due to an error that happened in his rocket because of Venom and Carnage sabotaging it. Yeah, and I was the one who got blamed for it, because apparently I killed him. Then Spider-Man eventually realized that Jameson is still alive, so he decided to steal a rocket to go to Counter-Earth, and attempting to bring Jameson back home.
However, Jameson refuses to leave Counter-Earth because it's in danger by the High Evolutionary's forces, and he will not go home until the war is over.
Yeah, and he is now part of a resistance group that fights against the High Evolutionary's forces. And I believe he became their leader, if I'm not mistaken. Fun fact, by the way, one of the resistance members, I think her name was Karen. She's a great character and all, but she looks a lot like a different character from the Marvel Comics. Elsa Bloodstone. She looks a lot like her. And I honestly don't know why it couldn't be her. You're not wrong. She does look a lot like Elsa Bloodstone. Especially her costume design and the color of her hair. I mean, who knows? Maybe she's Elsa Bloodstone's sister. I really doubt that. Enough of that. What I do like about the show is Spider-Man's new suit. It looks pretty cool and unique. Also, guys, do not listen to Peter B. Parker from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse when he said that Spider-Man doesn't wear a cape, because he clearly did in this show. Ha ha, very funny. Now, when it comes to Counter-Earth, you guys remember that part from Guardians of the Galaxy 3? There was a world that the High Evolutionary created where a bunch of humanoid animals live. Well, in this show, Counter-Earth is kind of like that, except it looks more futuristic. And there are humans living there too.
So, basically, humans and the High Evolutionary's experiments live in a world where they coexist.
Yeah, something like that. And there were also, for some reason, Counter-Earth versions of some of Spider-Man's villains, like the Green Goblin, Kraven, Electro, and Electro is an animal for some reason. And apparently the Green Goblin, or actually, this version is just called the Goblin, is some kind of anti-hero. Yeah, and also, this version of the Goblin also has a son, but his son's name is not Harry. It's Shane. That was something Spider-Man never knew about. And as a matter of fact, Peter Parker was staying at the Goblin's family's house while he is on Counter-Earth. Yeah, and not even they know that their husband/father became a character called the Goblin. One thing I did not like about the show was the ending, because it was ending on a cliffhanger that was setting up for a second season that we never got. I think we were supposed to get a second season, but unfortunately, it got cancelled. Which really sucks, because now we'll never find out how they're going to defeat the High Evolutionary. And we'll never get to see how Spider-Man, John Jameson, Venom, and Carnage are going to return to Earth. Well, if they return to Earth. I think the only time we ever got to see this version of Spider-Man again was in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Unless there is a follow-up to the show that we don't know about. I highly doubt that there is. Anyways, I think that'll be it for the review. I'm going to rate this show an 8 out of 10. And now, let's find out what show we're going to review next. The next show we'll be reviewing is... Transformers Prime Season 3. Yes, now we can finally complete our Transformers Prime review series. Except we still have yet to review the movie. Dang it, never mind. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. But if you like this channel, please subscribe. See you next time.